zooming in on the human broccoli right now.
Not broccoli! Or an apple. We discussed this.
Can't remember if I've shown you guys this mug before, but I just thought I'd share because I'm sure it's something my fellow word fanatics will enthuse about. So I went to a convention yesterday in Doncaster. It's very much a last minute thing. I didn't know that I was gonna go. I only found out about it like a few days before. But I'm so glad I went. I think the best kind of day is maybe the kind where you don't expect to have as good a time as you did. I mean, like, I thought I was gonna have a good time, obviously, because I love these things, but I had a really, really good day, and more so than I expected I would. So yeah, it was absolutely fab. If anybody I met yesterday is watching, you're probably slightly thrown by this magnificent tangled mane. Yeah, obviously that wasn't my real hair yesterday, unfortunately.
This is sad Natasha because Bruce left her. And so, you know, she's been sat here for the last, oh, I don't know, 6 months.
Even though the film came out 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna make snow angels in your carpet. Where's my gun? I've lost it. What's that? But it was great. I got some cool stuff. Quickly show you. Just all Deadpool, because I'm kind of like crazy about him at the moment. So yeah, I just got comic books. This. You won't believe this. £5! £5 for that! Isn't that beautiful? Like, oh, how could I not get that? How could I not? I also got this Deadpool headband. Deadband. But one thing I was really unexpectedly pleased about was my cosplay and how popular it was. Because I was the only Black Widow there, to my knowledge. If anyone was there and saw another one, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I didn't see any others. And I was just being stopped all the time and asked to pose for pictures, and it was like being a character at Disneyland. Or a celebrity or something. How are we feeling? All you do is snarl!
That's all I'm good at.
Yeah, that's true. Are you hiding now? Are you gone shy?
It's more like I'm unsociable.
Oh look, the Dalek's moving again!
I think you could hitch a ride on it.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, just hop on.
Cosplay game is strong. Strong.
Is it not?
Pardon?
Cosplay game is strong.
Yeah, pretty good. I've got mine, but...
It's returned! No! And I was especially pleased with that considering how quickly I threw it together. And I was actually asked to be a judge in the cosplay competition. Didn't see that one coming at all. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Everyone's cosplay was on point. Everyone looked great, and everyone was so lovely as well. Like, everyone was just so nice. Like, I feel a lot more confident now going up to people and saying, hey, can I get a picture with you? Because, you know, most people are like really enthusiastic about it. They're like, yeah, sure, ready for my close-up. So, in the spirit of that, today I've decided to give 5 tips for cosplay beginners, which I kind of am myself. I'm by no means an expert. I don't do anything particularly advanced. But whilst on the learning curve, there are some things that I've discovered that I thought I'd share with other people because, you know, sharing is caring, and, you know, if I'd known this stuff, you know, I'd have probably been a lot better off. So, here you go. Number 1. Charity shops are your best friend. I know a lot of people probably know this already, but I don't think it's emphasised enough just how helpful they can be. They can be a gold mine. I mean, a few weeks ago, Lydia and I, you know, Elphaba friend, we went to the Age of Ultron midnight screening, and we decided we wanted to cosplay for that. So we went hunting round for stuff, and I was cosplaying Peggy Carter, and I found this perfect blue blazer, you know, like the one she wears in the new show. And yeah, it was just, yeah. And I was so chuffed because it was like really cheap as well. So yeah, charity shops, you can find stuff for cheap prices, and you never know what you might find. You might even find like an article of clothing that has a part on it that looks vaguely like what you're going for, in which case you can mess about with it. Which brings me to point 2. Learn to sew. Now when I say learn to sew, I don't mean become a professional tailor. Like, even just learning a little hand stitch method, that can help. I am lucky enough to own a sewing machine, which is a bit knackered at the moment, so I ought to check that out. But like, I made this gun pouch in the space of 10 minutes, and it's not fabulous, but you know, it did the job. It actually looked pretty cool, and I just basically made it by just like whipping out a needle, stitching some things together, and you know, it works. It's fully functional. Is my gun. Phone. Fully functional. There's my gun. Look. Fab. Point number 3. Be resourceful. Be the embodiment of resourcefulness. I have tons of random crap just lying around, and if you can be imaginative with it, that will be very beneficial for you. Now, back to my gun pouch. I made this by taking a strap out of the bag for my portable DVD player, which I will be removing and putting back. That's why if you're sewing, make sure you can unpick the stitching just in case. The actual pouch part, it's been through several transformations, this, because it was started out as a long black glove, like a costume glove, and I cut it up to make a gauntlet for Lydia because she was cosplaying Scarlet Witch at the Avengers screening, and she gave them back to me because I'm thinking of cosplaying Scarlet Witch at some point in the future. So what I'd done is, you can see here, I'd like cut the fingers off and just use this piece of gold material to sew up the side to use as a zip. So I just turned it around so that the gold part was facing my leg and stitched it on to this strap, and then I'm not going to demonstrate right now. Well, I can do. I can't. Right. There you go. See? Beautiful. So yeah, resourcefulness is key. Just look around, see what you've got, have a play with it. You never know. Point number 4. This is the one people probably won't like, but yeah. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money. Like, that's why I say charity shops are great, because everything there is cheap. It might be the case that more often than not you don't just have stuff lying around. You might have to go out and buy crap. Give yourself a little budget, like maybe £10, maybe smaller if you're lucky, and see where it takes you. And my 5th and final tip is, don't stress out about it. I mean, we all fantasize about having that perfect cosplay that everybody thinks is fabulous and everybody, you know, wants to have pictures with and whatnot. Everyone has to start somewhere. The main thing is that you go, you enjoy yourself, you feel nice in your costume. No one's gonna, well, it'd have to be like a really massive dick to say anything up to you about it, but in my experience, no one's gonna say anything to you because like there's kind of an unwritten rule among cosplayers, you know, not to make fun of anyone else's cosplay because, you know, we're all at different stages on the cosplay ladder. So yeah, just do what you can and go and enjoy the convention for what it is, okay? Go buy crap and meet guests and meet other people. Go have fun. Fly, my pretties, fly. No, that's Lydia's line. So yeah, I think that's about all for today. I will leave you now, my darlings, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!